Have you ever locked eyes with someone so beautiful that instead of comfort, you felt fear? Not the kind of fear that makes you scream, the quiet kind. The kind that tightens your chest and tells you something is wrong even when you can't explain why. What if some faces are designed to distract you? What if beauty is sometimes just a mask and something ancient is watching from behind it? Tonight, I'm going to tell you a story about a beautiful lady who only appears at night, and about the people who realized far too late that she was never human. This isn't a fairy tale, this isn't a love story, and this is not the kind of story that ends gently. Across different cities, different cultures, and different years, people have reported encounters with the same woman, a stunning figure who appears after sunset, who draws people in without effort, and who leaves behind silence, confusion, and sometimes nothing at all. Everyone who saw her said the same thing. She didn't look dangerous. She didn't look strange. She looked perfect. It always began late at night, empty streets, flickering streetlights, the kind of quiet that makes every footstep feel too loud. She was usually standing alone, near a bus stop, outside a closed shop, or at the edge of a road where no one had any reason to be. She never looked lost, never looked scared. She looked like she was waiting. Her beauty wasn't exaggerated. It wasn't unnatural at first glance. Long, dark hair that moved even when the air was still, eyes that reflected light too clearly in the darkness, skin untouched by age, scars, or exhaustion. People said that when they noticed her, they forgot where they were going, forgot what time it was, forgot why they had felt tired just moments before. And almost all of them said this: "I felt like she already knew me." She never waved, never called out. She just smiled, and something about that smile made it hard to look away. The strange part didn't come immediately. It came after. One of the clearest accounts came from a man named Aaron. Aaron worked late shifts and walked home every night using the same route, same streets, same shortcuts, same routine, until one night she was there, standing under a streetlight that flickered so violently it broke her face into pieces of light and shadow. Aaron said his body froze before his mind did. She looked directly at him and said his name, not loudly, not softly, perfectly, as if she had practiced it. He asked how she knew him. She laughed, not nervously, not playfully, calmly, and she said, "Everyone has a name. I just remember things." Her voice didn't echo, it didn't carry. It felt like it was being placed directly inside his head. They talked, or at least Aaron believed they did. Later, he couldn't remember what she asked him, only that he answered everything: where he lived, who he lived with, what scared him most when he was alone at night. Then he noticed something that made his stomach turn. She hadn't blinked, not once, and when he looked away just for a second and looked back, she was closer. No footsteps, no movement, just closer. That was when his instincts finally woke up, and that instinct saved his life. He ran, but not everyone did. Within weeks, rumors spread. People whispered about neighbors who disappeared after night walks, taxi drivers who never returned from late pickups, security guards who vanished between routine patrols. In every case, there was a familiar detail. Someone remembered seeing a beautiful woman nearby, always alone, always at night, always smiling. Police dismissed it. Friends rationalized it. Families clung to hope, until patterns began to appear. Phones recovered from missing people contained accidental recordings, soft laughter, and one sentence whispered again and again, "Don't be afraid. You wanted this." Then finally, a camera captured her clearly. She was standing too still. The footage froze for half a second. When it resumed, her head was tilted at an angle no human neck should allow. She was staring directly at the camera, staring at whoever would watch it. The file corrupted immediately after, almost like it didn't want to be seen. That's when someone decided to follow her, and that decision revealed the truth. A woman named Mira, an urban folklore researcher, noticed the similarities between the sightings and something ancient. Not a ghost, not a demon, something older. She called it a mimic siren, a being that doesn't hunt with force, but with reflection. It studies human desire, mirrors it back, and waits for consent, spoken or unspoken. Mira believed the creature fed of attention, of loneliness, of vulnerability. Survivors all said the same thing. The moment you resisted, the moment you stopped looking, the entity became angry. Not violent, not loud, just disappointed. And disappointment from something that doesn't feel human emotion is terrifying. Mira disappeared before publishing her research. Her final message read, "She's closer when you think you're alone." You might think the story ends there. It doesn't. Months later, a night guard reported seeing a woman standing inside a locked building on the top floor. No access points, no alarms triggered. She stood behind the glass, smiling calmly. When asked who she was, she pressed her hand against the window. Her palm wasn't shaped correctly. Too long, too many joints. The guard ran. Later, reviewing the footage, something chilling appeared. She turned toward the camera and mouthed the words, "Next time, don't run." The building was abandoned the next day. No one works nights there anymore. No one looks at the windows after dark. So remember this, not everything beautiful wants to be loved. Some things want to be invited. Tonight you heard about a beautiful lady who wasn't human, about how attraction can become a trap, and about how the darkest things don't always hide in shadows. Sometimes they wait under streetlights. So the next time you feel watched at night, the next time someone feels too familiar, ask yourself, are you being seen or chosen? If you want more stories that follow you into the dark, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications, and tell me in the comments, have you ever seen someone at night who didn't feel real? Because somewhere out there, she's still waiting. Sleep well.